One challenge with digital healthcare is, of course, connectivity in a country like Nigeria. I mean, many rural communities still face unreliable electricity, weak internet access, and poor telecommunications infrastructure. I mean, how do you deploy sophisticated health technology in areas where basic infrastructure is missing?
Thank you, Charles. And I think that is a major breakthrough we have been able to have. Having the understanding that, number one, the most of our communities, you don't have even power, of course, which will even sustain the internet, and also the issue of connectivity, as you rightly said. So that is the first thing we built, is this computer. We developed this very computer as our product. And what it has, we built an inbuilt battery in it that can last for 10 and a half. It also has a provision for a SIM card. So in localities where you say have our local networks, we could still be in position to put a SIM card to be able to assist that. And we have been to a community currently in one of the state government we are working, where there was no light in that community for 5 years, and also there was no internet. So we have to deploy a satellite internet, the Starlink. But what we did, that we were able to map out a school where it is close by to that primary health center and use the radio frequency and connected it to that center. Today, everything about that center, both in terms of their clerking, in terms of the doctor support telemedicine, in terms of them also having all these devices and all that, getting the information to the doctor. Real time, it has been ever successful. In terms of power, we also be able to deploy a smart solar system. This smart solar system, in the sense that with 3.5 kVA solar solution, however, we put on right there automatic transfer switch and also panic switch also, in such a manner that if anybody plug anything there to drain the battery, from our phone we can off that very equipment. So by so doing, we preserve for the couple of months, some of the centers we set up now have not blinked one day.
Some of the things you say sound innovative and sound interesting, and I understand you've deployed some of it in Abia State, and they've used it sort of to digitize their primary healthcare centers and so on. If you had the attention of President Tinubu and all the 36 governors tonight, what are the 3 most urgent steps Nigeria must take within the next 12 months to improve healthcare delivery and prepare for the next public health emergency? You've got 30 seconds, because unfortunately we're out of time.
Thank you very much, Charles. Fundamentally here is that we must have identified that ad hoc solution to what we are doing is not helping us. We've tried it in Ebola of 2014, try it now in COVID in 2020. But at this moment, we must have to admit that we have a serious problem in the country. And the problem we have is that the doctors are not available to reach out to those, even if there is a pandemic or whatever, who can assist them. So that's why this technology, we've made it available. Even right now, everyone can download My Home Clinic. My Home Clinic is an application built by doctors. I started it in the United States in 2016, and patiently we built a robust system that could be able to help Africa. But charity begins at home. We are talking about our own people first. We shouldn't be in position to allow our people become victim of what we think we could be able just to assist. So that's why we are open to any relationship and partnership in that regard.
Well, I want to thank you very much indeed, Dr. Richard Okoye, for joining us. He's the chairman of Save a Life Group of Hospitals and Medical Tech Hub, and he's talking to me on the line there from Port Harcourt.